Hello everyone, I am Ms. Divya Verma, teacher of Social Science Class 7, Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. Previous session students, we had talked about geography chapter number 5, that is water. Now in the previous session we have seen some introduction part related to this chapter, like we have seen that water are in different forms like solid, liquid, gas, and we also know that water is very essential for us. We have also seen the topic water cycle, how it works. Okay, so hope so you all understood the previous topics which I have told you in the last session. Now today we are going to talk about the types of water, as there are two types of water, fresh water and saline water. Now we'll be discussing about these two in details. So can you see a table here? There is a percentage of water on the earth. There is written sources of water, percentage in total, and types of water. In this, can you see oceans consist of all the salty water, which is 97.3%, and all others consist of fresh water, that is total 2.7% something. Okay, so first we will be talking about the fresh water. Okay, so you all know fresh water refers to the water that contains very little amount of dissolved salt. Now if you can see in the pie chart, you can see salt water percentage 97.3%, and fresh water is in overall 2.7%, और जिसमें से फ्रेश वाटर आइस एंड ग्राउंड में 98.8% कंसिस्ट करता है, and others it is there in groundwater, in rivers and lakes as well. Now if we talk about fresh water is contained in ice sheets, ice caps, glaciers, iceberg, lakes, rivers, streams, and so many lakes are there, rivers are there. This all consist of fresh water, and it also includes the underground water, that is called groundwater. Now let us see the salty water, that is the saline water. So an ocean is a large body of water that is saline, or we can say salt water. Now let us move forward. We will be seeing that 71% of the earth's surface is covered by ocean. You know, there is too much of water present in the oceans. So here you can see water that contains a large amount of dissolved salt is called saline water, which is present in oceans and seas. Okay, and then we can say the degree of concentration of salt in seawater or ocean water is called salinity, and this salinity of water varies from place to place, one place to another, and the salinity is expressed in terms of parts per thousand. So March 22 is celebrated as World Water Day, when the need to conserve water is reinforced in different ways. Okay, now if we talk about this seawater, then the ocean bodies and the seas contain salty water, as I have already told you, and the water of the ocean is salty or saline, as is contained large amount of dissolved salt. Now if I tell you the maximum concentration found in the saline water is sodium chloride or the common salt. Type of salts are present in the maximum amount. Okay, so now if we talk about the Dead Sea, so the Dead Sea is one of the saltiest water bodies in the world, and the salinity of the Dead Sea is about 33.7% or 45 parts per thousand, we can say. So the salinity is the amount of salt in grams present in 1000 grams of water, and the average salinity of the ocean is 35 parts per thousand. Clear? Now we will move further to the major water bodies, that is oceans of the world. So there are 5 oceans on the earth, that are Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. So an ocean is the principal component of the hydrosphere, and it covers about 70% of the surface of the earth, and the ocean trenches are the deepest part of the ocean. Now there are 5 oceans as Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Antarctic, and Arctic. Now we are going to see the first ocean and the largest ocean, that is the Pacific Ocean, as it is the largest and the deepest of all 5 oceans, and it covers about 30.5% of the total surface of the earth, and It extends from Arctic Ocean in the north and Antarctic Ocean in the south. And the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean is the Mariana Trench, and it is about 11,000 meter deep. Okay, and the average depth of the Pacific Ocean is about 4,000 meter. Now another ocean, if we talk about, is Atlantic Ocean. It is the second largest and the busiest ocean in the world, and it is less than half of the size of the Pacific Ocean, and it covers 20.8% of the total surface area of the earth. And the shape of Atlantic Ocean resembles the English letter S. Okay, and this ocean has many shallow seas such as Caribbean Sea, Baltic Sea, North Sea, Black Sea, and many. Okay, and Atlantic Ocean is very useful for water transport as it has highly intended coastline. Okay, and Atlantic Ocean has the underwater mountain ridge on its floor, and it is known as Mid Atlantic Ridge. Okay, another ocean is the Indian Ocean. It is located mostly in the southern hemisphere and is the only ocean named after a country, India. It covers 14.4% of the total surface area of the earth. Okay, and the deepest part of the Indian Ocean is the Sunda Trench, which is about 7,725 meter deep. Okay, and the Indian Ocean is roughly triangular in shape. It has high reserves of natural oil as well. Now the another ocean is the Arctic Ocean. We can see here it is the smallest of all the five oceans on the earth. It covers 2.8% of the total surface area of the earth, and it is surrounded by land masses of North America, Asia, Greenland, etc. Okay, now next is the Antarctic Ocean or the Southern Ocean. It surrounds Antarctica and occupies about 4% of the total surface area of the earth, and it is also known as Southern Ocean. The ocean remains covered with large sheets of ice for most of the year. Okay, and Scotia Sea, Amundsen, Ross Sea lies around the Antarctic Ocean. Okay, now one important fact is the Pacific Ocean is the Earth's largest ocean. All seven continents could fit over the Pacific Ocean, and there would still be room for another Asia. Okay, so these were all about the five oceans that I have told you. Okay, so read them through the LR and NCERT book as well. In the another session we'll be talking about the ocean circulations, that are waves, tides, and currents. So hope you all understood the covered topics well. Thank you.